Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You tell me what about you?
I'm pretty well. Thanks for asking. And
Okay. Since we are meeting for the first time, so let's start from the introduction, okay? So
okay,
yeah,
okay,
please introduce yourself.
okay. My name is Anju Sharma, and I'm connecting to you from Delhi. I am a homemaker, blessed with two kids. And if I talk about my qualification, I hold bachelor degree in arts, and recently I have done some certification courses also. And shopping, traveling, cooking, and learning new things makes me happy. That's a little bit about me.
Wow, nice, good to hear that. Okay, so would you like me to introduce?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, as you know, my name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura. I'm a homemaker and I have a YouTube channel. If I tell you about my qualification, then I'm a graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with two kids. So this is all about me. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Mhm.
you are also a homemaker.
Yes, yes. So if you have any queries, then please proceed.
Okay, okay. So I'm just like I'm new on this app and I'm just connected very few people till now. So this is my first conversation with you, recorded conversation.
Okay,
And
okay.
yeah, I just want to ask you that when you entered in this app or like when you started learning this language, do you find it difficult a little bit to having conversation with the people?
Little bit sometimes it happens initially. In a nascent stage, it happens that we feel like uncomfortable initially. And to a beginner, it's quite harder. And if I tell you about myself, so speaking English has been my passion till today. It is my passion, and it's been 4 months since then I connected with this group, Skype group, and since then I have been talking with people on every single day and started talking with ladies only initially, 15, 16 days, and after that I started mailing people, mail, and then after that I became quite, you can say, comfortable talking with male as well, and now I can say I am quite accustomed to this, these kind of environment. I can just deal with people in English, so it's quite easy for me, effortless for me, but initially it was quite harder.
I think I'm on that stage. Like, it is harder for me to having conversation with someone, especially with male, as you said.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's been 15 years of my marriage, and I'm just a homemaker, as I'm staying, spending lots of time at home. So it's a little bit harder for me. So I just want to ask one question that why do you think that the homemakers need to learn this language? Nowadays, most of the homemakers are learning this language and they are very passionate about this language. What is the reason behind that?
See, it depends. And first of all, before that, I would like to say it varies person to person, homemaker to homemaker, it varies. And I would not say it's kind of need, because we are all, as a homemaker, I can say we are all inclined to this English language, to learn this English language. We are very much passionate. If I tell you about personally about myself, so it has been my passion since my childhood, I can say. So it varies, and the thing is, let's say if a homemaker, if a lady has to go to her kids school for the PTM, so there maybe she feels like a kind of, hesitation and underconfident. So just by speaking in English, it boosts our confidence. It just gives you so
Yes.
much confidence, and the way you speak, it escalate all of a sudden. It takes time, but yeah, once you get into that, so you'll get it, the confidence, you'll get it, you'll build up. Okay, so it is quite interconnected. Okay, so I have given you one example, one simple example, like a homemaker has to go to her kids school, and let's say she has to talk with her kids teacher in English. Maybe the teacher is asking questions in English, so it becomes quite awkward moment for a lady, for a mother, homemaker, who is a
Yeah.
homemaker. So this could be a one reason. Okay, there are many reasons. Sometimes the husband is like very like well educated, and the homemaker is not this much
Yeah.
well educated. So, and in our like society, people, they just associate if the person, whether it's a male or a female, if female, it's if they speak in English, so they just associate that the person is quite well educated, brilliant, and they give so much respect to them. Okay, why?
Yeah,
Because they are
right.
speaking in English. This happens. So I think it just give you so much things. It get you the confidence and the reputation, respect, a lot of things. Okay, so
Yeah,
this was the one of the reason I mentioned to you, but there could be anything, and it depends to the situations as well. Maybe let's say you're hypothetically I'm saying, let's say my like a sister-in-law or brother-in-law, they are very small, they are going to the school, so and I make them to study and all. So that is why, as a result, I need like some kind of things. If I am having the kind of stuff related to English language and the language I know, then I will be able to teach them, to teach my sister-in-law, to teach my brother-in-law. This could be the another
yeah,
reason. Okay, and to I can say to interact with people outside when we go outside. Let's say to the bank, when we have to go to the bank. Sometimes the executives, they ask questions in English. Sometimes it could be
right.
possible. You are living in a Delhi, so maybe it could be possible. So this happens. So why we feel awkward? Why we feel underconfident? So we need this English language to boost our confidence.
Yeah, I'm agree with your points, and I just want to add one thing that being a homemaker, somewhere spending a lot of time with our family, we lost our confidence somewhere, and we are not that much socially connected with the people. And sometimes it is very rare when we go PTM, like in a 2 or 3 months, when we go outside, so we are not that much confident. And after seeing our surrounding, like most of the like educated mothers are speaking in English, we are feeling like backward, I think,
Yeah,
because nobody knows how many degrees we have, how many what is our qualification, but speaking the way we speak, they judge us. So
yeah,
it is
absolutely.
difficult for homemakers to go outside and connect with the people. Sometimes, like we can say, we are an introvert. But if we are
Yeah,
extrovert and we don't know this language, we find it difficult to connect with the other people. So it's a kind of language barrier, we can say, that we are facing nowadays. So I
yeah,
think that we can say that we are passionate about this language, but this is not a true somewhere we can say that, because we are passionate is a other thing, but we are it is a need of today's life, I think. So that's why
yeah.
we
It is
are
the need.
all
It's quite essential. Yeah,
so
it's quite
that's why
essential to today's life. Yeah,
I've been also learning this language from last 3 months. And in my earlier stage, I find it very difficult. Like from where I have to start from the, I think, vocabulary or somewhere idioms, very confusing. But after watching some of your videos and other people videos, like conversation videos, I can understand the process, like how I have to start learning this language, but I'm not that much confident having conversation offline also. Like online conversation is a different thing, I think. And
no,
having
I
conversation,
don't think so. I beg to differ, but I don't think so. The thing is, at the end of the day, we have to just open our mouth to speak in English, right? No matter
yeah,
what we have to speak, right? So I think it has nothing to do with online or offline. Okay,
okay, okay, okay.
I think when we speak and when we have like gained that kind of confidence to deal with people online, hypothetically I'm saying, like let's imagine, so we can tackle with the situation outside as well. It's not a big deal, it's not a big task if you have so much confidence to deal with people like this online, because we don't know each other, right? And
Yeah,
whosoever you are talking with, you are not they are like unknown to you. Okay, so I think this is the X factor, I can say. Once we get that kind of command, a hold, to deal with such kind of conversation, video conversation with different people, I think that will boost our confidence, and we can go out, we can interact with people, and it's nothing, you know different thing. when we talk like in person to people, it's not different. It's we have set a mindset. We have bound I think ourselves to a limit, okay, to an extent, like okay, I can
Yeah.
deal with this kind of things, but not outside. I cannot deal with people outside when I have to talk with them in English, okay. So I think these are kind of narratives we have set to ourselves, so I think we need to just break those, just sever it anyhow.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Because somewhere it is in my mind also, like if we are having conversation online, so we are having conversation for a limited time and we are making mistake, it's okay. But if we are talking offline, so this person, what will they think if I make mess or if I say anything wrong? So that is a thing somewhere in my mind. I don't know, and other people are also thinking like the same, or just I am having this problem. So I just want to ask, I just want your point of view in this.
See, the thing is, I think that's the best part when we go outside and talk with people in English, right? Because nobody is recording. We are not being recorded there. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I
best
think
part
being
is that
recorded is the main reason. Being recorded is the main reason because we
there
are
is
not
no
habitual.
there yeah there is no recording, so there is no these kind of issues that we are recorded there. Whenever we are talking with somebody, let's say like we go to the bank, we go to the school or any office or any like official thing, we are official place we are going, any workplace we are going on, we have to deal with people in English, so there is no recording, right? And here when we are talking, there's first point which sometimes scare us, which sometimes hold us back, which is the kind of feeling that we are being recorded, right? So this is
Yeah.
also a kind of fear. Sometimes we are afraid of this. So I think that's the biggest issue I can say. And apart from this, there is no difference, there is no, I can say we cannot distinguish this, because the scenario is same, okay. We have to talk, we have to speak. Here I'm talking, and if I go outside I have to talk as well. The same thing is happening, the same thing is occurring, okay. So we need to just take a step, a decision, and just blurt out whatever coming here, just try to say it. It has nothing to do with online we are talking. Yeah, I think this is quite a scaring because we are being recorded. What do you say?
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm agree with you. Yeah.
Happens. Okay, so little bit I would like to know about your journey towards related to English language in the context of English language.
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure. As I told you that I started my journey 3 months ago. Like it's 3 months only. I'm learning this language, and in starting, I'm very confused. Like from where I have to start, and that conversation video helped me a lot. Like making to understand the procedure, how I can learn this language step by step, and now I'm able to make sentences in a proper way, but I know I'm making mistakes somewhere. And the little apart from that, learning this language, I have a fear of, as I said, being recorded, and confidence is somewhere I am losing because of being a homemaker. It is difficult for me to gain that confidence. And now I'm saying that this is my first video conversation, and like I pushed myself very hard to start this conversation, because I messaged you some days before also, some days ago also, and I'm trying to. But after before this video conversation, I had just 4 or 5 audio conversation, and I
Okay.
discussed the same thing with them. Like I'm not that much confident to have video conversation. So told me that only speaking and only having video conversation is the way to remove your hesitation or gain confidence. So
Ve-
I'm doing that, and I'm hoping for the I can improve more by doing this practice, and because of the help of this app. I have seen some of your videos, and I'm watching like Advocate Karishma's videos also. So 2 or 3 YouTubers I'm watching nowadays having their conversation, and that's why I'm able to understand a little bit about this language.
okay. And related to, as I asked you earlier, related to this English language, do you have any like memory in your past, let's say in your childhood or in your college time, related to is this English language?
Like, I'm from a completely Hindi background. Like my school was completely Hindi background. And I just want to say that in school, I consider that language as as a subject. Like
Yeah,
only grammar, doing grammar is a different thing, but spoken part is missed somewhere. So I
yeah,
was not aware at the time that speaking this language is a different thing. Like I am very good at grammar in written grammar, but I'm while speaking I do lots of mistakes. And till my 12th, I am not aware that this is a language we have to speak it, and like all these kind of things. I think most people are facing these things nowadays when kids start going to school, and then I understand that key in prep or in KG, they have to speak only in English. No written work, nothing, no grammar. They only had to conversation with their teacher, and they did the same at home with me also. But that time I feel somewhere like I'm not able to have conversation with them, so that is a very difficult part for me. And so that I think that I have to learn this language. And with my kids, I'm learning this language. Now I read their storybooks, their grammar books, and all these things. Because of that, because of their books help, I'm able to speak this much.
okay, nice, nice. So any kind of difficulties you faced or you are facing right now in English language?
Yeah, I'm just facing that how to make proper sentence. Like before conversation with having conversation with someone, I'm confident that I can speak that, I can speak that. But while having conversation, I my mind goes blank. I think like in Hindi we can speak in a speedy way, but in English we have lots of thoughts in our mind, but we are not able to putting in front of someone else in a proper way. That is something I'm facing. Problem I'm facing now. Like I can't put my thoughts in words properly.
Yeah, it happens, and the thing which is lacking is maybe you are not doing your speaking practicing up to the mark. See, the remedy is all about speaking. The more you speak, the better you become. This means you have to speak more. When you speak more, see what we do in our mother tongue. In Hindi, what we do, we speak a lot of time. We are
Yeah.
speaking, not we are just speaking. We are thinking a lot of time. We never think. When it comes to speak, we never think. We just blurt out. Okay, so the same thing can be happen in this English language as well. And what we have to do that moment, we have to speak more. Try to speak. Whether you make mistake, it's completely okay. See, nobody is going to notice that. Okay, and the thing I can say, people always going to mock at you, judge you. So don't always be and dwell in these kind of feelings, negative feelings. Always just be focused that okay, I am to do my speaking practicing. I have to become very good at this English language. So the thing is, you try to speak more, like on every single day, at least 1 to 2 hours. You have to speak. Whether you do like maybe audio call you do, it's completely okay. It's not about you have to all the time, take a video call. No, it's not needed. You have to
Okay.
try to make yourself to speak. Basically, try to train yourself to speak in English, and try
Okay.
to think. And how can we think? Just by using this approach, translation formation. It's quite sufficient, and we can do with the help of our mother tongue. We can do this. Okay, it's
And
not bad.
writing and reading part is also important apart from
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah, important. But if you talk on every single day, 1 to 2 hour, at least 2 hour, if you talk, so there is no need of all the time writing or reading, because reading is all about reading it out loud. Anything if you're reading, so it is helpful and fruitful when you read things out loud. That moment you are hearing, not just reading. Okay, so when you talk just for 2 hours, so this means it is going to help you a lot. That moment you are totally engrossing yourself with the language, with this environment, English environment. Okay, so I think that's kind of helpful, and it has been helpful for me as well, because the same. thing and the same pattern I have been following, and that has helped me a lot. Just by speaking with people, I have magnified my confidence and fluency, and just let it aside the mistakes. Just put it aside, okay? Because
Oh,
when you think more about your mistakes, so you are not going to go forward, okay? You are always like
oh,
kind of in a guilt. You will be in a guilt, like I made this mistake, I made that mistake, okay? And people going to laugh at me, judge me on my mistakes. So you don't have to
yes.
think, because that's their job, people's job, okay? Just put it on them and try to speak most of the time, okay? Try to just make it beneficial, lucrative for yourself. The like I can say the platform you have, try to get the maximum use of this. Yeah,
Okay. So according to you, speaking is the only way if you want
yeah,
to speak in English.
absolutely.
Okay. I think this part is missing somewhere in me. I was
Yeah.
practicing writing, reading, speaking. I do less practice of speaking, I think, because of that. Yeah.
See, speak this much so that you feel like I am feeling like exhausted, kind of exertion I have, because I have been following this. I used to speak in this way. Sometimes I used to feel like that something here. I have some pain. Basically, I had some pain earlier. I had some like throat pain. This much I have talked with people. This much, meaning 3 to 4 hours on every single day. So that really matters, and that has helped me a lot. This is the same way I'm saying, but you don't have to go so further. You have to just speak at least for 1 to 2 hours. Just immerse yourself with this
Okay.
language. And if you feel like that I don't have much time, then try to think whether it's like by doing translating formation, okay? It's completely okay. But the thing is, you have to try to think. That's really helpful. It's quite
Okay.
lucrative.
Doesn't matter it is a call or it is a video call or it is offline. We just have to
Yeah.
speak in English.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Okay.
not,
Okay.
yeah, it has nothing to do with the video call always. See, if you don't have time, then how will you manage? Okay. So at least you can handle audio call, right?
Okay. 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 That's a
Okay.
great tips for me, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
So anything, do you have
Sure.
anything? Then please let me know. Any kind of question?
No, actually, just I am a beginner, so that's why I am facing that problem, and I shared with you, and you give me great tips. So I'm just trying to follow these things, and in future, maybe we connect.
Again,
When next time we connect,
sure.
yeah, I'm able to speak a little bit better.
Yeah, you're speaking better. Why do you think that you are like nothing and you are like belittling yourself? When we say something bad about ourselves, this is going to increase, okay? When you say that I'm not confident, I'm not being able to do this, this means this is going to be doubled, okay? So always feel that I can do this, I can manage this anyhow, I am confident, I can do this, it's so easy, it's so effortless, like this.
Oh, okay, okay,
Okay, so let's
yeah,
wind up the session because it's quite too long video. Okay.
okay, okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you, and it was really nice conversation with you. Thank you.
Same here, same here.